All right, let's react to this Kendra G video. Let's end out on this Kendra G video.
Louisville,
Okay,
Kentucky.
I gotta see your face though. So you're so close. Move back a little bit, okay? There we go. There we go. Louisville, Kentucky. How old are you?
I am 52.
Okay, you look good. 52.
So you gotta think about this, right? I didn't talk about this in, with the whole Shannon Sharpe thing, but this is the thing. This is my personal opinion. As women get older, they become bigger red flags. Why? Why? Because this is the thing. I've said this countless times before. Dating for women is easy. It's easy. You want a man, you got it. You want to get married, you got it. It's easy. So why are you still single later in your life? It's different for men. Dating for men is drastically different. So, if it's so easy for you, why is it? Why are you still single? It is likely one of two reasons, or both of them. You are attracted to, and you are attract terrible men. Terrible men, as in, I don't know. He could be lying, abusive, cheating, whatever. He could not be a committed kind of man. So, or he could be a man that you're not into, right? Terrible can mean pretty much a lot of things, but terrible as in you attract men that you either don't want or you can't sustain a long-term relationship with. And or you have an attitude. You have an attitude problem. So no man can deal with you. And I'm sorry. Yes, Shannon Sharpe was stupid for dealing with extremely young women. But here's the thing. Let's not negate the fact that the women he could be dealing with, the 50-year-old women, yeah, why are they still single? When dating is so easy for them, why do they wait until they pass their prime, until they have very honestly very little dating market value, right, to give to men? Why are they still single? Like I said, I gave you those two reasons. And I think those are usually the biggest and most common things.
Thank you.
What you do for a living?
I am a transporter for a very rental car service. I just say that, a rental car company. I'm a transporter.
Um, so Louisville, Kentucky. 52. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Gemini.
Gemini. Do you have any kids?
Yes, I do. I have a son, 33, and I have daughters, 29. I'm a grandmother.
One son, 33, and a daughter, 29.
Two daughters, twins, 29.
Oh, okay. Are they both? Well, obviously they were by the same man. Have you ever been married?
No, never been married.
Okay. So we got Danielle, Louisville, Kentucky, 52 Gemini, transporter, mom to twins, and never married. What kind of man you looking for?
I am looking for a man around my age, between the ages of 42 and 52. I am on your single site. I am active. I have my name, but I keep getting younger men, like between 20 and 34. I don't want anybody's child. I want a grown man. I want a man that has a lot of things in common with me, but on your site, I cannot get past men in their 30s. Inundating my message.
This is the thing where a lot of women gotta get. A lot of women gotta understand. The older men, don't want to go through the hassle of getting with you just for sex. Older men don't want to go through the hassle of getting with you just for sex, because here's the thing. The older men around your age, they will see that there's a reason why you're still single. There's a reason why you're still single. So they don't want to deal with it. Now the younger men would perceive that, okay, because I'm younger, I'm at my most attractiveness, okay? My prime attractiveness, it will probably be easier to get you into bed. It probably get easier to get you into bed. And maybe, since you are more established, you can support me as well. That's what the younger men want. That's what the younger men see. They're not thinking, oh, this older woman is gonna give me a family, or this I'm gonna have a future with this older woman. No, it's easier access to sex, and honestly, by resources. Younger men will be going after your resources at these ages, right? Your resources and your body. While older men, they don't need your resources, so it don't matter. Two, your body, it's like, it's nice, but why would I go for your body when I can go for a younger body? This is a thing where, again, yes, the Shannon Sharpe thing is kind of stupid. Okay, how he goes after a younger woman, but here's what you gotta think in general: a annoying older woman or annoying younger woman. If let's say you're both getting like personality that's shitty, but attraction level is drastically different. This is why some men would go for younger.
Okay, let me do me a favor. Make sure.
And you know what? Like this is the thing, right? These same women spent their 20s partying and ignoring good men, and now they are old with no options but to date younger men who they can control. That's the thing. And this is the thing where a lot of men also see that if you ignored me when I was young, right? If you ignored me when I was young, guess what? When I'm older, I'm ignoring you. If you ignored me when I was young, guess what? When I'm older, I'm ignoring you. When I have my shit, when I have my money, when I'm highly desirable, I'm ignoring you.
Light is good. Okay, well, the great thing now is this is going to give you more exposure.
Yes,
It's going
ma'am.
to give you more exposure.
Yes, ma'am.
And you are 52, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Here's the reality I'm going to just give my women who I think 24, I'm right for you. That's kind of young. But you almost got to be open-minded a little bit because sometimes the men in your age category, they're going younger,
Yes, ma'am.
right? So if the men in your age category, not all,
Okay.
but there's a handful.
But you gotta think, okay? Women aren't like men. Men in her age category going young, they're not necessarily going for a long-term relationship. They're going for booty. Men in her age category, if they're going young, they're going for booty. Now she's not going young so she could go for booty. Right? So that's different. She wants commitment. And going young for commitment. Seriously, he's outliving you. He's outliving you.
That want to go younger. So then, therefore,
You know what? This is yo. See, that's the thing, right? This is what said. Leonardo DiCaprio. He's going about things. He's going about things smart. Okay, he's going about things smart. He's making it known. Okay, I'm going for this. Right? I honestly believe that you have to be straight up. A lot of times you gotta be straight up with these. How you go about things. I think Leonardo DiCaprio did it perfectly. He's gone for it perfectly. He's not being like any, and he's not going. I doubt he's doing the freaky shit, right? Saying I'll choke you and shit like that. I doubt he's doing that. That's the problem where because Shannon Sharpe has a bit of maybe roared. I mean like some steroid insanity. Don't ever say you would choke a bitch. Don't ever say you would choke a girl. That just makes things hard for you. But yeah, I agree. Leonardo DiCaprio he does it better. But
the guy that you want might want somebody younger. So it's almost like I do think 24 and 30 and all that is too young. But maybe be open minded to 38 up, just a guy because ladies, listen, I tell y'all all the time, I'm not a relationship expert. Those are not the titles I give. What I
Right.
will tell you is I have collected data over 5 years of talking to over 15,000 single people. And one of the things I learned a lot is men tend to like some especially men that have it together, right? They got
Yes.
a coin, they got their money, they well kept. Sometimes they go younger. So in order to not miss out, you might have to.
But again, in general, they go younger to play. They go younger to do what Leonardo DiCaprio is doing, to play. They're not going younger necessarily for commitment. Men that go younger, they're not really going for commitment. They're going for to play. Now, if women want to do it, fine. Younger men are willing to accept that. Okay, you want to play? You want to have sex? Awesome. You want a relationship, a sexual relationship? Younger men would jump at joy for it. Go for it. But again, most women are not dating purely just for sex.
Be open minded to it.
Right.
Right.
Well, the thing is my children are gone. I'm an empty nester, so I don't want to deal with somebody who's still raising children, and it's just not my thing. Now, in person, I have no problem meeting men my age, but just like I said, I know I don't look my age. I get that, but I am 52. I'm getting ready to be 53 next month.
Okay. So
So
let me get there. What is the age range you want to date?
between 42 and 52.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay. So you are willing to go down a little bit. All
yes,
right. So
ma'am.
you go 10 years down.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. So nothing under 42. Fair enough. Yes. Okay. Let's
Okay.
keep going.
All right.
So no men young. Anything else? But what do you want though? Because before I get to your deal breakers, what are the things you desire?
Okay, I'm just like I said, looking for someone kind of on the same path as me. A granddad, ready to travel. You know, they not bringing a bunch of drama and extra baggage to the table because I don't have that. I don't have drama, so I don't want to have to unpack someone else's when my bag is just a shoulder bag. I don't want him showing up with a suitcase. Okay, I'm not big on about how much they make because I take care of myself. I have my own. Everything I need, I can provide for myself. But he does need to be able to take care of himself. I'm not a sugar mama. I'm not a 50-50 woman. I've never been that, and I'm not gonna start being that now. So, I'm being very clear about that. I'm not gonna be the nurse with the purse. I'm not her.
That's not what 50-50 is. That's not 50. That's not what 50-50 is. It's that you're both contributing equally. Yes, it's just, come on, it's ridiculous. That's not 50-50. You're both contributing equally. Okay? Fine. If you are, let's say if you're going to travel, fine. He pays his travel, you pay your travel, boom, you're good. That's equal. You pay for part of the hotel, he paid part of the hotel. That's equal. That's 50-50. What the hell is women what's wrong with women, how they misconstrue what 50-50 means? It's equal.
I'm absolutely not her. So, like I said, I just want someone has common likings. I'm not a religious woman. I am extremely spiritual. So, when they come with that, I'm looking for a God-fearing woman. My beliefs is that we are all gods having a divine journey. So I don't subscribe to organized religion. And sometimes it's a little difficult with people. But I'm standing on business when it comes to that. So, I don't want any separated men. I don't want any men, that still got a wife and trying to figure it out. No. Like I said, I would just like someone to meet me where I'm at. That's all I ask.
There you have it. I've been hearing the no nurse with a purse comment from a lot of my seasoned women, I should
Mm-hmm.
say.
Oh, Kendra, I'm meeting them with prostate cancer, erectile dysfunction. Oh, I could go on. You don't have enough.
This is a thing where a lot of women gotta understand. Okay? That is what you attract. At 50, you think you're attracting top tier men? Top tier 50-year-olds? This is a thing where I'm sorry. This is just like we've been talking with the whole Shannon Sharp shit. It's because this is the thing. If men are in there, just this, I really want women to understand. If she says she's 52, right? If she was 22, okay? Would she not be more picky? Would she not pick men that are top tier? Men that are, you know what, rare? Men that are the whole 6 foot, 6 figures, 6 pack, like the best she can get. Fucking yes. No duh. If she was younger, okay, she wouldn't be dealing with bottom of the barrel men. So here's the thing. If he is 50 and financially desirable, financially top tier, where he doesn't need to go 50-50, he doesn't need, it's like, this is the thing where if he's doing well, even if he's 50, why wouldn't he want to go for the 30-year-old? Why? Why wouldn't he, hell, why wouldn't he want to go for the 40-year-old? Why? It's like, yeah, she may not look bad for her, for her age, but then again, a 40-year-old would still look better than a 50-year-old in general. This is the thing what women got to understand. Why you are attracting what you attract, because honestly, you wasted your time. This is what men say. At a young age, get the best man you can get and settle down. Stop staying in the dating market for too long. Because then your pickings are very small. This is the thing where men's advice to women is not because men hate women. This is why I say, I honestly believe women would benefit more from actually listening to men's content. I honestly believe that. Because men are not wanting to hurt women. A lot of the things that men say, actually, in my opinion, is more helpful for women. You should have gotten with the best man you could get when you were in your prime. Because the best man you could get in your prime is 100 times better than any man you can get past your prime. 100 times better than the man you can get past your prime. That's the thing. So, you should have gotten with the man in your prime. The best man you can get in your prime. And settle down with him. Now that you're in a 50, I'm sorry, your dating pool is what you are attracting. Those are the men you can get. Settle fucking down. That's what you get. Honestly, that's what you attract. Because if you could attract better, you would have gotten better. Because dating is easy for women. You would have gotten better.
Time for the stories I can tell you.
So how do you know that? Do they tell you this on the first date?
Well, no, they they honest. I won't ask questions. I'm 52. I don't have time for that. So I'm gonna be 100. I am in very good health, very good sexual health. So I'm looking for a person that can keep up with that. I want to see my charts, your last exam. I want all of that. Okay, because I'm getting tested. I'm making sure I'm good. So I need them to be the same way. So the guy was honest with me. He told me he had suffered prostate cancer. In his recovery and his treatment, he became erectile dysfunction. He can't, but he didn't know how to humble himself. He had the wrong attitude to be a person that. So we're not gonna go there. But I'm just saying, I need someone to be healthy. I take care of myself. I'm 5'7", 140 pounds. I just want someone who can just keep up with me.
Okay. Okay, we put it out there. So was that your deal?
Again, that's what a lot of women gotta understand. The man that can keep up with you can keep up with younger women as well. That's something that it's a give and take.
Breakers, are there any more?
No smokers. Absolutely no cigarette smokers. Absolutely none. Other than that, I'm a very resilient and I can adjust. I'm a practical person, so I'm not looking for anyone perfect. I'm just like I said, looking for someone who meets me at my level.
Should he look a certain way?
I like them tall. I love them blue, dark. But hey, sometimes you got to step out of your comfort zone to find, what you want. So,
Okay.
I'm willing to step out.
You willing to step out?
Yeah.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
No, like I said, he just needs to take care of himself. And, don't look at me for the 50-50. No, don't look at me.
So, okay, let's break this down. 50-50 in what way? Like if y'all live
Like,
together?
for instance, if someone asks me to go out on a date, I don't think that you calling me requires me to come up with half the money. If you can't afford that, just say, "Can we hang out and go to the park where it's free?" But don't get outside your income bracket and then think I'm gonna throw you a life preserver, because it's not gonna happen. Date in your income bracket. I'm a woman that's, hey, the museum's free on Sunday. We can do that. But don't get somewhere and get, past your pocket and then look at me and think, no, because.
Okay, so would she go? Would she date a man that she only goes to the museums and parks? No, wouldn't. So let's not lie about it. Yeah, one date, two dates, park, uh, the museum. Yeah, but are all your dates gonna be free? It's like seriously. I mean, come on.
I'm not her. I'm not her.
Okay. So listen, if you can't afford a date, don't offer the date. And if the date is a walk in the park, then that's the date you offer her for.
Yeah, stick to your dating bracket. Everybody doesn't need to go out and have a $300 date to get to know somebody the first time.
Right.
Just stay in your lane.
I got
That's
you.
all I.
I got you. All right. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay, I don't know if I can. Can I? Can
We
I
want to see
pan
your
out?
legs. I want to see this body because you told us about it. Wait, can you put the
Okay.
phone down and like move
Okay, let
backwards?
me see if I can. Let me see if I can set it down right here on the counter and step back a little bit. Is that too low?
Well, no, it needs to be lower. We're trying to see your
Okay,
legs.
it need to be lower. Okay, let me see. Look, Kendra, I'm making places for you to see me. Is that better?
Okay. Yeah. Oh, you are thin. You look great. Okay. Woo. Don't play with
Well,
it.
these 53 in June.
Spending 300 on a date is like absolutely insanity. I mean, I swear, if you're not, I mean, for me, it's like if we're not girlfriend and boyfriend, yeah, I'm not spending no $300.
Okay. You look good.
Thank you.
So, Danielle, when was your last relationship?
My last relationship was probably about, oh my gosh, probably about 5 years ago.
5 years
Been about
ago?
5 years. Yeah.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask.
It's like, why you waste 5 years of your life? Why? Like, what a waste! What a waste of time. I honestly, I mean, like, if women don't want to date, don't want to be with men, then of course it's not a waste. It's not a waste of time. But if you see yourself wanting a relationship, what if you see yourself still in the dating market, why do you waste time? Especially for women. I swear to God, I don't understand when it's so like you have the power, okay? Women have the power. Why are you wasting time? 5 years. You could have in that 5 years you could have found that man. You could have found that man in 5 years. But no, you fucking waste time. It doesn't get easier with age. You don't get more valuable as you get older. I don't understand why women love to waste their fucking time. And I mean, to be honest, like this is the thing what Kevin Samuels said. Just want a companion. You should just want a companion. Like your standards. If he works, he has a job, he has a place to live, he has a car, he's not begging you for money. Boom, that's good enough.
When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I ain't gonna lie about that. Probably about, I said about 2 or 3 months ago.
Okay, 2 or 3 months.
Yes, this is why you haven't been in a relationship for 5 years, but yet you let the pookies, the men that don't qualify for relationships, to fucking smack those cheeks. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And this is why men don't want to commit. This is why you're attracting what you're attracting. The men that you want, right? They don't want to be in a relationship with you. So you let these men, clap cheeks. The men that you don't want, but these men want to be in relationships with you, you don't want them. This is the thing where, like, this is why women are having difficult times in relationships.
To go. 3 flaws you have to work on.
Huh?
3 flaws you have to work
Oh,
on.
I need to work on my impatience. I can be very impatient at times.
Mrs. Smith is on, bro. You are spitting gems. Exact. I mean, I've said this before. I think women are terrible at vetting men. I think women are terrible at the dating market. They are the ones who have so much power, yet they are doing they're doing terrible. It's like, seriously, yes. They're terrible with time and choosing men. Like, seriously.
I need to start giving people more grace as much as they give me. I can sometimes be an overthinker. I need to learn to trust the process and not think that I can control every situation. And thirdly, would be physical. I need to cut my sugar out. I'm an addict. So I need to work on that because that can have long-term effects. So those would be my 3 things.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I'm a Gemini. I'm all kinds of fun. That's why, because I'm gonna bring life to wherever I go. So yeah,
You think younger women wouldn't do that? You think it's like, seriously? Women guys understand that. This is why they make it like what women say that they're special. What's lucky to be with them? Every woman says that. Every woman. You don't make it. You don't make yourself more valuable. I do agree. Mental health, insecurity, those are part of it. This is why. This is part of the thing is why I say, she's 52. She's 52. This is why I say, as women get older, it's a red flag. Because here's the problem. Age, as you get older, you only gain more trauma. Okay? At best, you gain no trauma, but that's at best. Most people, as they get older, they gain trauma. And that trauma affects you mentally, affects your mental health, affects how you feel, how you think. It affects you. It doesn't make you necessarily a better partner with age. It doesn't. So that's something that a lot of people, especially women, have to understand that, this is why men say, find that partner. If you want a partner, if you are in the dating market, find a partner in your prime when you have the most to bargain with.
I'm an emotionally stable person. Like, I like a person that can honestly communicate with me. I don't like people to step on eggshells and, be respectful and considerate, but also just be honest. I like a man that can be vulnerable. I want to be the same. So, yeah.
Okay, let's get into it. So we got Danielle, Kentucky, 52.
Yeah, she doesn't look bad. I'm not. Yeah, like that. That's one of the things that she's going for. She doesn't look bad. But again, I've always liked to say this. Okay, most men are attracted to most women. So really, yes, she don't look bad at 52. But here's the thing: a lot of women in a lot of men's eyes don't look bad. Men are attracted to women. It's like most men find most women good looking. Okay, there's not that many like absolutely horrendous women in men's eyes. So it's not the, you know,
She's a transporter, mom to twins. You said the guy can have kids.
that's also a part of it too. Old age, more body count, more an emotional count. It's like this is. It's just you. You don't make yourself more valuable as you get older. This is the thing where I don't negate shit with men. Okay, you don't. I don't say negate shit with men. But what's a good thing that men have that women cherish, that women uh, want, is resources. Men gain more resources with age. Although women do so as well, but men don't care. Here's a woman that literally said she won't go 50-50 with you. So really, men don't care about women's resources. As women age, don't care about women's resources. But here's the thing. Yes, men gain more body count as they get older. Men can gain more trauma as he gets older. But here's the thing. He also gains more resources. And that is valuable to women. The opposite is that women, although they could gain more resources, all the other shit they also gain is not attractive to men. And gaining more resources is also not attractive to men because women don't give men resources. So guess what? Guess what is most attractive? Their beauty, their femininity, their womb, and they don't gain that with age.
Yeah, she can have them, but they need to be grown. I don't want to hear no child support stories and my baby.
No, I agree. Self awareness is very important. I, you know what? As I get older, I think accountability is very attractive on women. Accountability, self awareness. A woman that has self reflection, like a woman that really knows herself, is not deluded, is like straightforward, sometimes even blunt. I think that's attractive. I really do. I honestly do.
Your mama and drop the baby off, and now we can't go because no, they need to be grown. And yeah.
Okay, let's get to it.
At my age, I don't know. I can't deal with a delusional woman. I honestly cannot deal with a delusional woman.
What's your name on the app, honey?
It is Danielle _ woke.
There's no underscore.
Oh, okay.
There's no underscore.
Okay. There's
Here
no.
it is.
That's
Danielle Woke.
That's
It's Danielle Woke on the Kendra G Singles dating app. Danielle Woke. Okay, we see you, girl.
That's me.
Okay, let me go through all the pictures. Okay. Oops. Okay. Looking good. Looking good.
When I get my chance, I clean up well. I work hard, Kendra. I work 10-hour shifts 5 days a week. So
Okay.
I don't have a lot of time to get out, but yeah.
She's gonna make time for you though. So fellas, you can shoot your shot and send her a message first, or scroll down and push the heart, the star, or send her a gift. I'm gonna show you how to.
Kendra loves that app. I really think it's annoying. I really think it's annoying. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Yes, I was. Oh my god, I was exactly thinking. Yo, Santiago, I was exactly thinking about it. I was like, God damn, this woman's wearing these wigs. It's like, maybe stop it with the wigs. It's like I was exactly thinking about the wigs. Oh boy, that's crazy. All right, what do you guys think?